Okay, and in today's video, we're going to be encountering 1000 Nemesis. Of course, the goal is to always try and get one Gamma Nemesis, but if I do happen to get more of them, I won't be complaining. Although, I will say, I feel like that probably won't happen, because I feel like I've already used up all of my luck for this event so far. But hey, I guess we'll have to wait and see, so with that being said, let's hop straight on into it. Okay, my boosts are turned on. I've got my secret ability Protagon so I can replicate all of the Nemesis' abilities, just so we can try and hunt for the secret abilities. If I find them, I might as well catch them, even if I don't necessarily need them. But anyway, here is our first Nemesis. It isn't an Alpha or Gamma, and it isn't a secret ability, so all I have to say for this one is heck no. Okay, it looks like the very first rare Nemesis that we get is an Alpha. It isn't secret ability, unfortunately, but I highly doubt I'll ever get one of those. Also, I completely forgot how good Nemesis's OST actually is. Oh, well, that was actually really fast. It hasn't been that many encounters since our Alpha Nemesis, but hey, let's see what shard we get. Wow, I hit 10 times and it still didn't knock out Nemesis. I might need to level up my Protagon a little bit, just so I can actually knock out the Nemesis, because it isn't weak to Dial Bursts. Probably would be a good idea, but it's fine for now, maybe. Anyway, Speed Shard, defense, that's fine, I guess. But also, because that was our first corrupted Nemesis, by knocking it out, we actually get a background, which is pretty cool. So hey, now we have the Nymesis and the Nemesis backgrounds. To be honest, I'm actually surprised we got a Gamma Nemesis. After the Nymesis video, I was like, yeah, I've used up all my luck for the Nemesis video, but I guess not. Now, how greedy would it be of me to ask for a potential second one? Probably a lot. Oh, I didn't even realize the Gamma Nemesis was actually after a pretty long dry streak, so getting a Gamma kinda makes up for that dry streak. Anyway, this looks like a normal Nemesis, but if I go to my Protagon stats and to the battle page, you can see we finally got our first secret ability. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I took a little bit of a break from this video to go check out a brand new game that came out, Creators. Although, I kinda ended up forgetting about this video because I completely got addicted. But hey, I'm back now to finish the video, and we're starting off with an Alpha Nemesis. Hey, we got another Alpha. Now we'll say, it isn't a Gamma, but you still love to see that. But do you know what I love more than getting one Alpha? Getting two Alphas not too long after each other. But do you know what I really love? Getting a third Alpha not too long after getting the second Alpha. Okay, like usual, I'm looking for a Speed Shard, okay Nemesis, so you better give me one. Okay, and as long as I don't miss this, or only land 2 times, I should knock out the Nemesis. Nice, now come on. Speed, baby, is all about the speed. Defense is alright, I guess. Ooh, okay, a second Gamma Nemesis. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact I get another Gamma Nemesis, that's really cool. On the other hand though, I feel like my luck has been completely used up now, right? And I still have the 24-hour hunting video in the wild to do, so yeah, that video is probably not gonna be that great RNG-wise. What do you mean I got a third Gamma? Okay, I'm gonna come clean, I'm clearly cheating, you might as well just report me now. Okay then, and with this, we have now done 1000 Nemesis encounters. Unfortunately it isn't gleaming, but we can always check the ability, which is normal. So yeah, there's our 1000th done. Okay then, now that we've done with the encounters, next up let's go over the finds. So, starting us off, let's go over the Corrupteds, which in total we got 2 free shards, which I'll definitely say is way under odds. With 1000 encounters, I should have expected like 7 or 8 of them to be honest. Although, on the other hand, I only need 1 for the Corrupted background, so any more Corrupteds that I do get in 1000 encounters does take away from potentially getting more Alphas, Gammas, or even secret abilities. So honestly, I'm not that upset about that. And while that is technically true, clearly it didn't help me out for the secret abilities, because in 1000 encounters I only got 1 secret ability, which is actually wild. I should have expected like 3 or 4 secret abilities maybe. It isn't super bad for me because I've already gotten quite a few secret ability Nemesis from previous years, but dang, that is not that good. Anyway, now moving on to the gleamings, the things that we actually care more about. So for the alphas, in total, we got 5 of them, which again is a little bit under odds. In 1,000 encounters, we should have expected like 7 or 8 of them to be honest, but hey, 5 of them is still pretty good. And finally, moving on to the gammas, in total we got 3 of them, which yeah, definitely makes up for the little amount of corrupted and secret abilities that we've gotten. That is definitely where all of my luck went for this video. I should have only expected 1 out of 1,000 encounters, but getting 3 of them is pretty freaking crazy. Also, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but I've only been hunting with a nimble dusket, so all of the Nemesis that we've encountered and caught have come with a nimble personality, which for Nemesis, I just prefer the more offensive versions of it, so I would either go with smart or nimble for the personality, although I just personally prefer nimble.